everyone, my name is Tina and welcome to another Natlan video. In this one we're mainly gonna focus on Mualani. She's gonna be an introduction to a lot of new Natlan mechanics, which I'm gonna briefly mention, but just so you know, I'm not the type of person who would be super knowledgeable in the team comps, the artifacts, the rotations, so my content is mainly gonna be focusing on the web events that are out, the videos that are out, not necessarily team comps. So we have this immersive showcase called Off We Go to the Nation of Pyro with Mualani jumping in on the Sharky. It's officially called Sharky. We're gonna see it later. Oh, look at that! So interactive. It kind of reminds you of those Flash advertisements, like when you have to free the troll to get the chest, or I think you know what I mean. Kind of reminds me of the same vibe. We have to get the little Saurius. What is this? Koholasaurus. We're gonna see more stuffs about those later, but that's not gonna be the only Saurian who we're seeing in this patch. It's also gonna be Kachina. Kachina who can break the ground. Get it. Oh, get it. And I have as well. Let's not forget about I have. And there's Saurian who is gonna be jump around. I'm not sure how interactive that was, but that's it. Cheer for the Sacred Flame pilgrimage to receiving new Natlan weapons. Yeah, there's this web event, so you should cheer. We already have the pole arm and the ring of something. I know that's gonna be a pretty good free-to-play weapon for Mualani, so we already got that one. Good job, guys. But if you wanna get the Claymore as well as Ascension materials, oh my god, I think that's so much. We are almost there. We're almost there. It kind of makes you curious. How well are Chinese friends doing? Let me bring up the Chinese web event. The Chinese fans has already gotten all the 30 million cheers. Global people, we have to do better. We also have a preview for all the characters and their Saurians. A well-known guide in Natlan. Rolling waves, swaying seagrass, fluttering leaves. Just follow their beat and rhythm. Maybe give a twirl, a bit of side to side, and you're dancing. Everyone loves to visit our tribe for vacation, hot springs, surfing, bonfire parties, everything you need to forget all your worries. No pictures, but in the stop motion trailer you can see a very specific reason. And as you know, each tribe has their own Saurian. Koholasaurus. That's gonna be the people of the springs companion. The Koholasaurus love hot springs just as much as we do. We often find them soaking in the same springs as us. Oh, you wanna know about their temper? Why not try it for yourself? Is this a threat? What am I saying? Not temper, let's see this video here. So they're gonna be like these fire roads. Basically, that's one of the way you can get around super fast in Natlan. And these Saurians, as well as Mualani, whenever she's on her shark, can get around super fast. As you can see after that clip in the progesterone, I still don't know how to pronounce it. Something like that. It's like a fuel. If you jump in, you're gonna basically die in like 2 seconds. But if you're using either the Saurian or if you're using the skill of Mualani when you're on the shark, you can just go around, no problems. From what I've seen, in all places when a character is basically needed for certain tasks, there are gonna be points when you can transform into these Saurians. But if you have the character, you can just click one button and go through. And this web event, you can finally actually see stone landmarks and how they're called. Land of vibrant stone and flaming springs. On the far shore from sand and sea, the blazing epic hymn echoes through the land where the sacred flame blazes eternal. So once again, this video is going to be mainly about Mualani, and that's why it's really important to check out Toyak Springs, the tribe who lives alongside the Koholasaurus, known as the people of the springs. That is none other than the Hydro tribe, Mualani's very own tribe, renowned for their hot springs and relaxing music. Among all the tribes, this is the most popular among visitors from afar. Seeing the trailer, I wonder why. I definitely wonder why. And we also have some bosses. The fat guy. It's not me. The stream literally called this the fat guy. Kinda looks like my cat Kurami. Glutonus Yumgasar Mountain King. That's gonna be one of the 2 bosses that we're gonna see, and we've already seen in all kinds of teasers before. And the other boss is the God Flame Kukusaur Tyrant. That's actually the Pyro tribe's own Saurian, but the guy, as in the name, became a Tyrant and now a little bit of a beef with his own tribe. And as far as I know, I think Mualani is gonna use that guy as essential material. We have elite opponents as well, secret source automation, and Vyob manifestation. Like these Vyob guys, the great spirits, are the ones who are choosing the ancient names for the people. So it makes me wonder, why are they opponents? I mean, these are manifestations, could be like they're corrupted by the abyss or something. But even then, what's the case with that? As you also have Avatar of Lava, I think manifestation of the progesterone. And if you reach the end, you can claim your reward and you get 4th private gems. And unless I'm mistaken, that's it for this event. Our Chinese friends has already completed all the 30 million. We need 3 more million, alright? Can we get 3 million cheers in this video, guys? But now, with that being said, let's move on to some of the more Mualani focused things. First of all, Mualani's character teaser, Kindness Begets Friendship, was released. Mualani lives by many mottos. For instance, always be kind to others when you're out and about. Also, leave a little leeway for future encounters. And remember, always make sure that you properly provision before leaving the house. That might be why she always manages to make friends in the most unexpected places. And her character teaser couldn't have been a better example, in which she makes friends with a little robber. She even drops the
first robbery?
But what happens after is slightly disturbing, as since this robber knows the area, she asks her to show around. As they are reaching the land of vibrant stone and flaming springs, we know this is the place's name from the web event. Also, since this is the first regional features there, I assume that is the closest to Sumeru, and that's gonna be the first place we're also seeing, finally leading to a place with a lot of dinosaurs. What is the next shot? Just flames? And they are eating something for dinner! What is it supposed to mean? We learned that she was just looking for some dinosaur meat. And by the way, since she is this super happy, always fun girl, I can already see that she's gonna have like one of the most depressing character stories. Get ready, that's how it always goes. But moving on to her character introduction, woohoo! The slippery ground here is perfect for sliding around on a surfboard, which is a little shark. I think that's just a shark. Like, it's not a surfboard, it's just a shark, isn't it? A well-known guide in Natlan who owns a water sports shop and expert in all forms of wave chasing. But now, about her surfboard. Finally, the elephant in the room. You're worried that you will get eaten by my surfboard? Oh, no. First of all, Sharky is a freshwater shark on top of being a surfboard. I'm not necessarily sure that's a proper job for a shark, but that's just my opinion. Second, it's not that it wants to eat for real, just that it definitely bites for real. That's not helping your case. I like a big tray of seafood, no turf or surf, and no veggies either. No veggies, I just want to meat. One bite used to feel like a little fish swimming around the sea. Ah, so satisfying. Look, I love seafood myself. It didn't really make me feel like a little fish swimming around. But you do you. In case you haven't seen her idle animation, that is one of my favorite ones. Little puffer fish, which by the way is gonna regenerate a night soul for her. But more about that when we get to the actual abilities. This is the best item in my shop, the inflatable swimsuit. Oh, well, this is for children. One of those like inflatable little things. I also had that from when I was small. It can inflate instantly to become a life preserver. You can wear it out of the water too. See? Just do this and you can bounce around. Boing. Boing. It's been a while since I watched VTubers, but I think that term is at this point kind of mainstream. Does that mean you can also use that? Let's just move on. Mualani operates the Leisurely Puffer. The Leisurely Puffer? I'm pretty sure I could find a coffee shop near me with the exact same name. Her goods are expertly designed and of super quality, while she herself has a vast wealth of knowledge in her capacity as a guide. Not only does she enthusiastically pick out colors and styles that'll bring good luck to her customers, but she'll also recommend the most appropriate hot springs or the coziest seaside bathing spots and cleanest beaches, guaranteeing that her customers can enjoy a truly delightful and relaxing sightseeing trip. A lot of sights to see, as you know. Let's see what is her relationship with saurians. Oh, how do you judge the temperament of a Koholosaurus? My method is super simple. Just slowly approach them and you'll know pretty quick. If they don't bite, they're probably pretty chill. If they do try to bite, well, just think of it like a little love nip, I guess. Also, this reminds me of a cat. Why does it remind me of Kurami? All the other characters giving opinions on her. Mualani always encourages and helps me out. I'm really grateful to her. Mualani is very good at interacting with others. She can make friends with people of various personalities. I have vehemently object. Who wants to be her friend? A little bit different opinion than the others, huh? It seems like he's not really friendly with too many people. I don't even know if he's really a friend of Kinich. In all the clips I've seen, he was just teasing Kinich. Again, she's too happy to have a happy story quest. But what are your troubles? Maybe we can find out some of them. Whenever I'm feeling down, I tell myself, come on, it's okay. It's just bad luck. Having one terrible day doesn't mean things will stay that way. Wait, so how much is 90 wishes? So according to Reddit, it's about $223. That is way cheaper than my therapist. That usually helps me feel a little better. But if that still doesn't help, I go spirit wave surfing and shout my lungs out on the high-speed twists and turns. Going for a few rides always makes me feel like I've well and truly left my troubles in the dust. And the last one is Unity. She's getting into politics, I see. She actually just sounds like a speaker at DNC. You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything is possible! I am so Mualani peeled. Ever tried chasing waves before? You wanna try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I hope you find the closest beach. Oh, you know someone who actually wanted to surf? That's Furina.
Someone recently recommended me to try surfing.
They have to have some voice lines with each other. But that's it. That's for her story. And with that being said, let's check out her character skill showcase. Once again, I'm not gonna dwell here for too long, but let's just go through the very basic ones. When unleashing her elemental skill, Mualani will enter a Night Soul's blessing state and use her surfboard to move swiftly until Night Soul points are depleted. When Night Soul points are insufficient, she will consume fuel to maintain the state. Night Soul's Blessing. This is the new mechanic, so I kind of want to get into there because other characters are going to use it too. How do you get this Night Soul? Use your elemental skill. Pretty easy. That's all. But if it's out, it's still not over since your fuel is going to start draining. And the ways to recharge this fuel is, I think, like 2 things that I've seen so far. One of them is harvesting Natlan specialties. But if there is no Natlan specialties nearby, there are gonna be similar statues as like in Dragonspine. I think it's pretty understandable once I actually understood how it works. As for her essential materials, if you look at the last one, as I mentioned before, I was right. That is the Pyro Tribe's Dragon, the Tyrant's material. And her level up materials are gonna be... Oh no! That is the Narval's material. I cannot beat that freaking Narval. As for the actual abilities, basically you wanna charge up your stacks. As you can see, the 3 little stacks next to the Night Soul meter. At 3 stacks, your next attack is gonna be empowered. If you know that one, you can't really go wrong. And as for the burst, super simple. Click a button, deal AoE damage. That's it. Oh, and by the way, everything scales with max HP. And surprise, surprise, there's gonna be a new artifact set, which obviously focuses on Night Soul. And since almost all Natlan characters are gonna use that, I think it's gonna be pretty good to farm. You can use the HP ones on Mualani, and you can use the damage ones on Kinich or someone else in the future. Oh, and one more pretty fun thing. You can actually change characters now in water. Only Natlan. But still, as I said before, if you're super curious about Sharky's searching bites and how many puffers it's gonna give, I'm gonna link everything in the description. I am stupid for this. It's not for me. But if you're here, let's jump into something fun again. Guide to Wondrous Sights. Let's see some sights with Mualani. Hi there, friend. Are you here to visit Natlan? Yeep. I've heard about it in my previous travels. Yeep. Show me around, Mualani. Oh no, the dinosaurs? Oh no. What face did you just make there? A group photo? No problem. Let me think of a good pose. Nice pose you have there. I'm gonna save it. Nice pose. Those big guys are called long neck rhinos. Just like their name, they have super long necks. I've always wanted to try sliding down their necks. It must be so much fun. You literally ate those guys! You're fantasizing about the necks? Oh. Not the most enthusiastic one, huh? Hey, Kinich. I brought the surfboard you ordered. Oh! He's gonna surf! No, okay, let's go. Oh, the Hydro Tribe! I know it from the trailer. We are here at the People of the Springs, the tribe where I live. I hope you like the atmosphere here. I sure do. Beautiful photo it is. Look at them, very happy. Yes! Wanna give it a try? I pick up a suitable surfboard for you, so let's have fun together. I'm not gonna get my own surfboard, it seems like, but for the primals, I'm fine with that. Good event. There is now one more piece of content left. Of course, collected Miscellany, I never know how to pronounce it. It's called the Dunslave trailer. And this time around, it's extra funny because obviously her kit is like Sharky, 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 Sharky.
Sharky surfboard, Sharky's bite, Sharky's bite. Sharky's bite is replaced with Sharky's surging bite, Sharky's surging bite. Super shark missile.
Questionable looking floaters, as the Dunslave said. I'm not sure why they're questionable looking. Like if you know how you... Wait a second. After that, Dunslave was talking about all the different abilities that she has, how exactly Night Soul works, how you can go on... But if you're curious and if you want to hear Dunslave voice, which I know everyone wants to, then make sure to watch this trailer because I think it's pretty nice. But at the end, they also showed up some comps, how she would work with others. And while I'm not the biggest team comp person, as I said before, they have showcased her a lot with Xiangling, and this is basically what I've seen from others as well, who had early access to Natlan. So I think an ideal comp, which is also pretty free-to-play friendly, would be something like Mualani, Xiangling. You also need an animal, which ideally would be someone like Kazuha. I've seen a lot of Sucrose played. I've seen also Lynette. And you want one more Hydro. I've seen a lot of people playing Mona. That's right. That's right, guys. Vape comps are back. The vape comps are gonna go so hard. But nonetheless, I am really waiting for this patch. But at the very end, Dunslave's talking about something like
many business people, Mualani entertains certain superstitions about wealth generation, such as a belief in good omens.
And she likes to visit Citlali, who now we find out is a fortune teller.
What or who is waiting around the corner?
With the traveler at the end walking in there. I'm not sure if you're a good omen or a bad omen. I'm not sure that's a good sign, but we'll see. 5 days and we will see. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give a like, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!